If you're ever wondering what a phobia really looks like, I've been sitting out here for 2 to 3 hours in my car, which is filled with crap because we're still in the middle of a move and we spilt brake fluid earlier in the car and never cleaned up the paper towels. But anyways, been in this car sitting in a parking lot by a park somewhere. It's 8:30 at night because Joey, my fiance, drank a little too much and was throwing up in the bathroom and was in there getting sick for quite a while I sat outside trying to ignore it, and then finally my panic got the better of me and I just grabbed my phone charger, my bag, my shoes. I didn't even put my shoes on, I just grabbed them. And well, I had to grab my stuff kind of close to the bathroom so I knew I'd be able to hear him, so I put my headphones in and blasted some Pandora in my ears while I did this, and then just pieced out of there and came here, and I've been here ever since. And I've got over on the other seats in here, I don't know if you can see. I don't know if you can see, but I've got ginger ale, Gatorade, saltines, anything I know that can combat nausea and sickness for him, because I just want him to get better. I know I have to go back there eventually, and he doesn't like meds, so no like meds or anything like that, but just like food and stuff that's supposed to make him feel better. And yeah, we drove like 4+ hours today already to run some errands, and now I've been stuck sitting in this car like this, like an idiot, for hours because my emetophobia is getting the best of me, like usual. And you know, like he's home with it, we're at his dad's place right now, so I didn't like leave him completely alone, sick all by himself. I'm not stupid. I'm not like a terrible person. And this isn't the first time something like this has happened. When we were in Georgia, he went out partying with friends at the bars downtown while I was working. And when I got out of work, he was already trashed. And I already knew that he had had too much. And so I was like, oh yeah, like he's hanging out with friends. I was like, oh yeah, I'll go grab food for us, and he was like, oh okay, completely normal request. And then I get back and he's feeling super nauseous and saying he wants to go home, and I'm like, I'm sorry, I cannot drive with you like this in the car. Like, that's like literally the feeling of driving with someone holding a gun to my head. Like, it's my living hell. And so I was like, I'm sorry, like, how about you stay here and try to sober up a little bit with your friends, and I'll bring the food home so it doesn't get cold, and then I'll come back for you. And then I got home with the food, and I was just sobbing in the car, and he was texting me saying he threw up, but he was better, and I was like, I'm sorry, I can't come get you. And so I called an Uber for him, and he Ubered home, and I asked him if he wanted the bedroom, but he said he would rather have the couch because I can't sleep next to him when he's been like that. And so he took the couch. I set the whole thing up for him. I, couldn't eat the whole night because of it, and I felt like a terrible person. Like, I just left my fiance out at the club when I knew he was sick and I knew he wasn't feeling well, and I left him out there with his friends and then called an Uber. I didn't even go and get him because I just couldn't. And it absolutely disgusts me. And I feel terrible about it. But, I can't help it. And it's hard, but I mean, I am getting better. Kind of. I mean, like, I ate some Funyuns in the car while I've been sitting out here, which normally, if I knew someone was getting sick and I might have to go back to them, I used to not even be able to eat anything. And so now, even though I don't feel well because I'm anxious, I know that I need to eat or else I'll feel worse. So I have been able to eat, which is a huge step in the right direction for me. It's just, I don't know. I just wanted to make this video to kind of feel less alone. And also, I feel like the word phobia is thrown around a lot lately, and like, if anybody doesn't like anything like that, what's that phobia going around where you like have the phobia of like holes in someone's skin or something, which I 100% believe is a thing. Like, I mean, it doesn't bother me, but you know I'm not one to say someone's phobia is lesser than mine or something stupid, but I just feel like the amount of people that are like, oh, I've never heard of this, look up the picture, and are like, yep, definitely have a phobia of it. Like, no, not all of you do. Some of you probably do. Like, I'm sure it's a thing, and I'm sure it sucks, but like, looking at a picture and feeling disgusted or like scared or just you don't want to look at it or whatever, that's not a phobia. A phobia is like you see that picture and you have nightmares about it and you literally can't go a single day, you can't go anywhere without wondering if you're going to run into this problem, or if like you find out that it's common in certain areas or something like that, like you'll completely avoid those areas. Just, I don't know much about the holes in the skin thing, but it's just, I feel like people throw on phobia a lot lately, and so it makes those of us with actual phobias feel crazy. You know, like kind of like, oh, that's what a phobia is supposed to be, then what do I have? Because I don't have that. A phobia is an irrational fear. And like, I know it's an irrational fear. I know it's irrational. Most people with a phobia know it's irrational. But that doesn't matter. You can't do anything about it, which is super frustrating because I like to think of myself as a rational person normally, like, but this one thing has always got me. I don't know. I'm just kind of ranting and just thinking about what I'm going to do next. Joey's been texting me saying he's starting to feel better, but I don't want to go back until I know for sure. Especially because he's the kind of... Awkward. Especially because he's the kind of person who will, like, if he doesn't feel good, if he feels nauseous, it makes him feel better to throw up. So I don't want to be there, because if he's not feeling well and he knows I have this phobia, I don't want him to feel like he can't go do what he feels like he needs to do to feel better. I don't want to make it worse. So, and plus me being anxious around him probably isn't going to make him feel any better, so I'm just going to chill here for a little bit and wait it out. Well, thanks for watching. I don't even know if I'm going to post this. This was just kind of a random rant, probably more for my own sanity than for you guys, but, you know, sometimes you just gotta talk it through. Sometimes saying things out loud makes it seem like less of a big deal, I guess, or, you know, like, yeah, I've been sitting in my car for, you know, hours, but my life is not that hard. Like, at least I had a car to run away to, and, yeah, yeah, all that stuff. Well, I'm gonna let you guys go. Thanks for watching. If you have any, you know, experience with phobias, not even just emetophobia, just any kind of phobia, you know, just feel free to comment down below. For some people, you know, if it's more of a triggering thing and it's like something you'd rather not talk about, or it doesn't help to talk about it, then obviously don't, or don't read the comments either, because I don't know what other people are going to put down there, but like, sometimes for me, just saying things out loud kind of puts it in perspective and helps get me out of my own head and out of my own fear. So, thanks for letting me vent, guys. Have a good day or night or whenever you're watching this. Bye. So take me